Hello everyone, this is Darksteel65, and today I will be bringing you a review of Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Predacons Rising, Voyager Class, Darksteel. And I am putting all my boxes away. We'll get to Darksteel here in his Earth-to-Griff mode, which, as far as my understanding goes, is a cross between a bird and a bear, I believe. Well, I guess you could say that this back part here, including like this tail-like structure back here, this is all bird-like, the wings, and the head. But all this seems to be like it might be like a bear. Maybe that's the neck as well. Speaking of which, here is Darksteel's weapon, or minion as it was in the case of Grimwing. And he doesn't have a name like Grimwing had Blackbeak. So if you want to keep the trend going, you should call him Orangebeak. Really doesn't do anything in this mode. I'll show it up more in robot mode. But it can, let's see, like a pagan down here. It can pagan up here. It's supposed to pagan up here as far as I know. You can also pagan in back here on his tail. That's about it as far as positions that would make sense. And I guess you could also peg it in up here in the wings. So, yeah. It's pretty cool in this mode. He's quite large. For size comparison, like here's size Voyager and side swipe. And as expected from a Beast Transformer, the Beast should be taller than a car, and he is also longer as well, so he's a very nice size. As far as posability goes in this mode, his wings are only on this one joint here, and they can only go that far into the center, like so. You can pull his wings up, and I guess you could move these bits up here, which are kind of hard to see. I'm going to raise the camera up, because see those bits. Just move Darksteel back a bit. Okay, you can move these bits. Which I'll show off more in robot mode. Excuse me, I wasn't in mode. Sorry. Okay. So, yes, let's go move. His neck is a brick, unfortunately, but his head is out of ball joint. Also, it's on a hinge. Go down that far, more for transformation. But when it's up here fully, it really can't rotate all that much. Well, I guess you can. And then his beak can open. Like so. They can open that far. You can just look at his jaw if you want to. He can move here at his shoulders. Do a full 360 if these arms were in the way. You can move the shoulder pauldrons out of the way if need be. You can, there's a bicep swivel. What is it? Elbow joint, about 90 degrees at the elbow. You got a bicep swivel, and you have a, I guess you could say, a shoulder swivel here. I will note, when I got him out of the package, his arms were like this. So it was facing this way, and I couldn't move his arm forward. But I found that I had to twist it around like this. I'm glad I did that, or I would have almost broken trying to rotate his arm. So that's that for the front. Oh, and this is also on a hinge. You can do a full 360, and it can go up and down like so. And the thumb can move. No weight regulation back here, but you do have a no, excuse me. This is a hip joint. Nice range of movement there. It can go in and go out. I believe that's not a ball joint though. You got a side swivel up here. You got a double knee joint. One here, one up here. And then this can move back here. Go up into here, and back at this point, and then his feet are on ball joints. So he's very nice. Excuse me, I have to wipe my nose again. all this cold weather is really getting to me. Just the cold weather is just eating up my hands. Okay. So back to Darksteel. I think that's pretty much for this mode, though. He's on his underside. It's kind of gappy. I don't mind that at all. So yeah. I like his colors a lot. It's like Galvatron colors. Okay, so to transform Darksteel, first I'm going to take these bits up here, and I'm going to bring them into his wings. His joints are very tight. So, bear with me if I transform him. It needs an excessive amount of force on him. Okay, so then, I'm going to bring these up, just fold these up for now. I'm going to come down here to the legs, I'm going to bring them down at the thigh. I'm going to collapse this bit up into the leg to make one knee joint. Then you're going to bring this bit all the way up there. You're going to bring the foot back, there's a hinge up here. And then you're going to bring the heel spur down. Like so. The same thing on the other side. Bring the foot down. Collapse that in. Make one knee joint. Bring this bit down. Bring the foot back. And bring down the heel spur. Let's see if you can understand here. Okay. Now, let's see. I want to take this bit up here. I'm going to. Just a moment. I'm going to bring this bit up here, this from the wing part. I'm going to bring this up. Then you can take this. You can split it, kind of like Laserback, and then bring these chest pieces here out. I'm going to bring this entire neck assembly back. Then you're going to bring it all the way down. And you could open up the jaw. I prefer leaving it closed. You bring it all the way down. You bring the head, let's see, down, like so, and into the chest. And then these chests, or these, the chest just kind of sits like this. These here don't lock in or anything. They're just held in by friction, which is fine. They stay. Bring the arms down, straighten the shoulder pauldrons out, bring the hand down, you want to rotate it, and bring the thumb in, same thing to the other arm, rotate, bring that down, bring the thumb in. As you just saw, one of the main problems with this toy is this, which we'll get into more in robot mode itself. I probably should have brought this waist piece up before. This is very, very, very tight on mine, and it makes me very nervous to bring this up. So, I'm going to do this off camera, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. It's just so very hard for me to do, and I need a lot of space to do it, because it's so very hard to do, which is unfortunate. I'd rather have loose joints on Transformers than really tight joints, because I'm not nervous about loose joints. Okay, I got it. I'm quite sure I have it now. Okay, then I can bring this down. Now I want to bring this wing pack piece down, like so, and at the tab here, the tab is this, or the slot here for tab, it's going to tab into this tab here. Like so. Kind of soft tab more than anything else, but. Oops, don't reveal this head yet. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Start to stand them up. Yes, I can bring his head up now, I guess. Bring his head up, you want to push down on this part down here of the neck, and you're going to bring it up like so, and you can kind of bring his head up on the ball joint that it's on, so he's looking straight. And then you're going to take these chest pieces, and you can flay them out a bit. I like to do it to the point that this Predacon symbol is completely vertical, and it's not crooked. And just try to make them look symmetrical from that point onward. Straighten out his feet, and then bring his wings, and oh, it's just failing me now, darn it. Hopefully it will stay. I don't think I have it locked in all the way, but hopefully it will stay. Okay, bring his wings out, position his bird head again, and there you have Darksteel in drop-out mode. And he looks awesome. He is my favorite, or this is my favorite mold from Beast Hunter's line as far as the Predacons go. I really like the color scheme on him. I like it a lot better than Grimwing. I'm not a fan of green, so I picked Darksteel up instead of Grimwing. And he looks really cool. I like the orange and the dark plumish purple. Maybe you could call it like a dark navy. I don't know, but it looks purple to me. And there's a gray. Looks really, really nice. I like it a lot. Now he's a nice, like, he's very thick, he's very broad, and I like that a lot. But yes, he does have this problem. It doesn't lock in whatsoever. Which is a problem for some. I'm not really bothered by it. Because all I have to do is just hold this down when I move his arms or anything, and that's fine by me. So, for the ability in this mode, his head is out of ball joint, very thick ball, very tight ball joint at that. You can go that far forward, that far back, without moving this neck plate, and this far forward without moving the neck plate. And the neck plate can give him some more articulation if you so desire. And it can do a full 360 as well. The wings, again, are the same single joint, and you can take these pieces and slide them out for robot mode. I really don't like that, though. I think it gives them a cleaner silhouette like this. Again, you have the shoulder joint here. You can move these wing pauldrons. You got a bicep swivel. You got an elbow joint. And you have a short swivel here. Then his hands swivel for 60 degrees, and his thumb can move. No wrist articulation due to transformation. He does have a joint here at his thigh. He has a thigh swivel, very tight thigh swivel at that. He has a knee joint, nice knee joint. And speaking of which, his legs are constantly kind of bent like this because of these knee spikes, or knee armor, knee guards. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't look that bad. And then his feet again are on ball joints, and you can move the heel spurs to accommodate for that. So all is a very posable figure. Here is his weapon again. And in order to bring this piece out, which first I'll show it in its one of its configurations, and bring his entire neck assembly up with it. Let's see. I didn't exactly take the string and tangle it back up how it should be, or push it how it should be. It is tangled right now. So that's that. It's interesting that it's kind of large, and with these big fins protruding out, I'm not sure how much I like the look. But it's there. But to bring this out with the string, make it like a grapple, you want to take this piece here, and you're just going to untab it, and you're going to unwrap whatever part of the string is not wrapped around this plunger piece, and bring it out like so. And then you're going to take this gray piece here, and you're going to push it, it's friction, and you pop it out, you're going to string it all the way this way. And this is spring loaded here. I don't want to bring this down and risk ruining the spring, so I'm just going to leave it open like that. It's kind of cool anyhow. And then in order to secure the string, I like to tab it back in here. Like so. So, now you have this. So it's like a grapple to a certain degree. And that's cool. And you have multiple things you can do with this. As well, for weapon storage in this mode, you could tab his weapon onto his back, like so, on the wing pack where it would be in beast mode. You can have that hanging off like so. Oops, you can tip him over. And you can bring what would be his grapple up into his hand as some sort of handheld weapon, like an axe, maybe. And that's cool in my opinion. It's kind of loose in his hand, but that looks cool. I like that better than the thing just hanging off his arm. Or you can untab it, bring this back like so, and tab it into his arm here again, and make it into a flail, which is my preferred configuration and use for this weapon. Because I find that to be really cool, that he can, you know, hit kind of like a flail. I don't have any Transformers like that, and I don't remember there being any that have a flail, but I'm probably wrong, don't quote me on that. You can just string it around his hands. Let's see. Just for the sake of the review and for time, I'm just going to bring it around his arm like that. But in my opinion, that looks cool. Now, for those of you who are asking, these pieces up here supposedly come off. I don't want to risk it though, because when I tried kind of getting them off, they were really tight. And since they're kind of like a soft, pliable plastic, kind of, they're harder than most, I didn't want to pull them off. And plus, I had no reason to pull them off with this accessory, for lack of a better term. It had so many configurations, I didn't find it necessary. So, for size comparison in this mode, here he is next to Skylinks. We see how they look together. About the same height as Skylinks has his wings deployed. And Darksteel, while he is he's very wide, when you collapse his knees onto themselves, making a single joint, he gets shorter. Same thing with bringing that waist piece up. I don't mind that. He looks really cool. And they're good together. They both have really interesting color schemes. Okay. So, I highly recommend this figure as the best of the Beast Hunter Predacons, and the best repaint of one thereof. So, this has been the video review for Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predacons Rising Voyager class Predacon Darksteel. This is Mr. 65. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.